Hi, artists. I'm here down on the rug in the middle of our virtual art room. And I wanted to give you a little tour today to kind of guide you through how you can navigate the space, because there's a lot here and it can be a little bit overwhelming. So first, the most important thing for you to know is this space, this virtual Promethean board, is where I'm going to have the assignments for the week for the grade levels that I'm working with. So if you are currently having art for 2 weeks, this is where your assignment will be posted. If you happen to visit the virtual art room when you have music, you can absolutely do that. You can feel free to play around and all of the other things, but know that the challenges that are in the board are for the classes that are currently having art. So can click on that to get to the challenge, but this is also going to be posted in Seesaw and Google Classroom for 5th graders. So the next important thing for you to know is this area right here. This is our studios. So in our normal art room, we have the drawing studio, the collage studio, the painting studio, all of these spaces that hold materials for you to take and use and explore with. We can't do that normally, but I've tried to create this virtual collection of different studio portals. So hoping this is going to load properly. All right, I'll move my head down here by the fiber studio. Oh, I made myself really big. Okay, so here we have drawing, painting, clay, sculpture, collage, printmaking, fiber arts, stop motion. I have a couple artworks made by a Dyer student last year and a Kaler student last year, digital art activities. So these are different places that you can click on to go and explore. I'm just going to show you 2 of them. Know that a couple of them are still in progress. I have not completed making the virtual spaces yet. So printmaking, clay, and stop motion do not have virtual spaces yet. They just take you to my YouTube channel with tutorials about that technique or that medium. So I'm going to click on drawing, and this will take you to our drawing studio, which if you are a Dyer student will know that this is the special statue desk in our Dyer art room. And I'm coming out of the recycle bin. So within this space, a lot of these images are clickable and can take you to different videos, different tutorials, things that might inspire you, will introduce you to different artists. So you can have fun. If you are wanting inspiration, coming to one of these studios and clicking around might give you that inspiration on what you would like to work on for that week. The iPad always takes you to my YouTube channel, to my YouTube tutorials for that particular studio. If I'm all done in the drawing studio and I want to return, I click on that arrow and it will take me back to the main studio page. I'm just going to click on one more to show you right now. Click on painting. And this takes us to the painting studio at Kaler. So again, all of these are clickable and you can have fun exploring and seeing what is there. So here's the back arrow to return to our studio page. I'll just click here on digital art activities so you can see a couple things that are here. Quick Draw, which some of you might remember from the spring. There's also a couple other digital drawing activities and space for some new ones as I find more I want to add. Now, this does not have a back arrow yet. I'm realizing I need to add that. So that will be there to click on to return to the studio page. I'm just going to click on my tab up above. So I'm not going to show the other ones. I want to keep you in suspense so you can explore. I'm going to click on the back arrow and come back to our main studio page. Let's say you were inspired to create an artwork. This is the place you can click on to get to the class portal to Artsonia. So I would click there, making sure that I'm writing down the letter codes for which school I go to so I can type that in and find my personal portfolio. These are direct links to Google Meet, to Seesaw, and to the 5th grade specials classroom. If you have a question for me, you can click on the letter and it will go to a blank email, so you can email me. This is the full special schedule, so you can see in the rotation what special you'll have after art and when you're going to have music and when you're going to have gym. If you click here, you will go to the Book Nook. there's the Book Nook and me in the Book Nook reading a book. So there's a couple books in here right now. I will be adding more. So if you just want to hear an art-related story, there are some choices for you. My daughters actually helped me make this video. They are the narrators for Art and Max. And we have Beautiful Oops, my favorite, and Claymates. So you can kind of hang out and listen to a book. When you want to go back to this main art room, click on the back arrow. Some of these other things take you places, so you could click on Giant Babalu, see where that takes you. You could click on the Elements of Art, see where that takes you. This right here, Tell Me About You. If you have not done this yet, this is some information about me and things I like. And then this is a Google form that you can click here on anywhere on here, and it will take you to a form for you to fill out to let me know about you and your preferences and things that you like. So that's helpful for me to get to know you more as an artist. Okay, what else? This was from Dot Day. If you wanted to see the artist inspirations that we pushed out on Dot Day, that is still up there. And then finally, the 8 Studio Habits of Mind, which are posters in our art room, are now clickable to take you to different inspiration depending on the studio habit of mind. So stretching and exploring. If I click on that, and these will look familiar if you were participating in our distance learning in the spring, this is an artist spotlight for stretching and exploring. So these artists try new techniques and learn from mistakes and are kind of inspirational as far as stretching and exploring. And I also have space open for other artists that I might discover or that you might know about that you think should be featured here. You can let me know. And you can create an artwork and you can add it to Artsonia if you are inspired by stretching and exploring. So each one of these studio habits of mine goes to different inspiration for that studio. So those are all there as resources for you. They're not particular assignments, but let's say you had some time at home and you were not sure what you wanted to work on, you can always come to the virtual art room and click up on one of these to get some ideas and some inspiration. One thing I highly recommend is that you bookmark the virtual art room so you just have it as an easy click from your Chromebook or your iPad. So it's done a little bit differently on the Chromebooks than it is on my laptop. So hopefully you've been instructed on how to bookmark and you can store this page in a place that makes the most sense for you. So I hope that helps guide you through navigating the virtual art room. And your challenge for this week is just going to be to explore and find something that really gets you excited, that you feel inspired by, and make an artwork, maybe based on a tutorial that I've shared, maybe based on another artist's artwork, maybe something brand new that's come out of your mind that you feel excited to create this week. And you will add it to Artsonia under the new folder that I will add for our second week of art. Have fun.